What scares you more, though, like the humans falling behind or the AI overtaking?
Companies that control AI, we could end up in a very scary situation. We're not needed. All the lawyers are going to disappear, or all the doctors are going to disappear. There's going to be less of them, right? You need less lawyers and less doctors. And that's what people don't realize. Branding yourself in this new world. And I really want to talk to him, and I have to start thinking about what you like to do, what you're good at, what your talents are. And if you could make money doing anything.
Every single technology change has eliminated. The first question I got for you, though, is because you have helped the AI movement, you've pushed it more than a lot of people. You've actually helped create a lot of what's happening right now. So yeah, partly the world collapsing point away is partly your fault here. So we're going to blame everything on you when Terminator comes back. What scares you more, though, like the humans falling behind or the AI overtaking?
I think that I like to think about the future in terms of things that we can sort of control, right? AI taking over is inevitable. I mean, that's not up to us. That's up to like 3 or 4 companies: OpenAI, Meta, Anthropic, and trying to think who's the 4th, Grok, I guess. Right, 4 or 5 companies are going to decide that. But humans falling behind is something that I think is up to us, whether or not we do. And I'm not sure that enough conversations are being had about it, because in my point of view, AI can help make us more human, right? AI can take away the things that we don't like to do. It's doing that now, right? Who wants to have the job of a machine? We used to have, people who had typing as a job, right? Or we had to do it on like a typewriter versus a computer. These innovations helped us like our jobs more, but still a lot of the jobs that we do are jobs of a machine. And we do them because we have to, right? Our whole lives, society has said, listen, your job is not something you love. I mean, sometimes it is, but those are really, really hard. So really go get a job and then do what you like on the weekends, right? That's the narrative. And I think that if it's up to the 4 or 5 companies that control AI, we could end up in a very scary situation, like you said, where we're not needed because machines are doing the jobs of machines. And so when we haven't had enough time to be reskilled, and even if we did, it's not like all the lawyers are going to disappear or all the doctors are going to disappear. There's going to be less of them, right? You need less lawyers and less doctors. And that's what people don't realize. Like, oh, lawyers, yes, we'll still need lawyers, but less, right? But I think that if we take control of the situation, we humans, and we realize that there are more values. What am I trying to say? There are more ways for us to add to society than through pretending to be a machine. And we take control of that, and we use our talents and gifts and things that we like to do, things that we're good at, and figure that out and start bringing that to the table. Then that's what's going to empower us. But we have to start doing that now. I'll give you one example. Recently, I got connected to a very, very popular book author who is all about branding yourself in this new world. And I really wanted to talk to him. And I was so excited that I got connected. His assistant, instead of scheduling a meeting, she was like, listen, he's so busy. It's going to be like 3 months from now. So I'm not going to schedule it. But here's a link where you can reach him. And I'm thinking 3 months, link I can reach him. That doesn't make any sense. But I clicked on the link. And the link took me to this software or website or app that looks like WhatsApp. There's a picture of him and there's, WhatsApp him, call him, text him. And this doesn't make sense to me still. I'm like, she said he's busy. She wants me to just call him right away. Like, I'm prepared for this, right? And then I Googled this software website thing, and it's Delphi. And turns out you can clone yourself. And if you have enough knowledge out there, so maybe you've put out videos or you have a book written, you've written articles, anything that is out there about you, you can upload to this website tool, Delphi.ai. And this is not a marketing thing. I don't work for them or anything. I just, it's just the first thing that came to mind. And it'll respond like you would. For this guy who has all this expertise on how to brand yourself in this new world, that's what everybody wants to talk to him about, right? So he uploaded all of his knowledge into this database, and you can just, call him, quote unquote, and talk to his AI that sounds like him, and he'll answer all those questions without having to spend time on it. But the thing is, if you haven't been talking about what you know or what you like or what you're good at or putting it out there, whether it's visual or verbal, then you can't clone yourself, right? And that's one of the things that we could be missing out on. And the challenge is most of us don't know what we're good at or what we want to contribute to the world, because that's not something that we were taught in school or asked to figure out or think about. How do you even start thinking about that? So I think that the way to take control for humans is to start thinking about what you like to do, what you're good at, what your talents are, And if you could make money doing anything, what would that be? What do you love to do? And how can you put it out there?
By the way, this has happened all throughout humanity. I mean, now it's happening a lot faster, maybe a little bit of a different way, but there's no question about it. Every single technology change has eliminated jobs. And so you're going to have to pivot right now. I think that's more and more the lesson that I'm trying to teach people today is that you will become irrelevant if you don't pivot and adjust and adapt and change. And I know people are, and again, this happens all throughout society. Thank you for watching our short clips on Alonzo Academy. If you'd like to watch the next short clip, click here.